Hello, Princess on a Pillow here. I am here to do a review slash recap with my opinion on 90 Day Fiance Before the 90 Days. Season 7, Episode 11. It's titled The Fault in Our Stars. The hell? Don't know what that means. Don't care. Let's start off with Tiger Lily and Adnan. Adnan and Tiger Lily are happy with each other. Again. And it's the next day. And he took her to a grand bazaar. It just looks like a market. It's a market that they have everything. You can buy anything and everything there, and they barter with the prices. Tiger Lily did not know where she was going, so she wore some stiletto heels, trying to look cute. Now her feet are killing her, because he got her walking all over the damn place. She's also wearing a coat, and she's hot, and she can't remove the coat. Because Adnan said, don't remove that coat. I guess because she's wearing some tight, sexy dress under the coat. But she can't remove that coat, so now she's miserable. Feet hurt, hot, tired, annoyed, everything. Miserable, everything. So next, Adnan rented a yacht, and him and Tiger Lily got on the yacht, and they're riding around in the yacht, and they're looking at the beautiful scenery. And Tiger Lily asked him if it's religion why women don't show certain parts of their body. Adnan started comparing uncovered food to uncovered body. That went over my head. That analogy went over my head, and it went over Tiger Lily's head. We don't know what the hell he's talking about. So then she asked him if having a female doctor is part of his religion. But it's not. He just does not want other men touching her. So they went back and forth talking about if a chiropractor is a doctor. I don't think a chiropractor is a doctor, right? He ain't no doctor. Right? Let me know, y'all, if he's a doctor. I don't know. I don't think he's a doctor. Adnan told her that the chiropractor touched her more than he does. He told her that her chiropractor should be a woman. She said, okay. Then she brought up the double standards again. She said she has to change her swimwear, but he doesn't. Adnan told her that her mind is small. He told her a man swimming with a t-shirt is an idiot. She said to him, I'm asking you to do something. Yes or no? She's asking him, are you going to swim with a t-shirt? Yes or no? He said, I will do it. In his confessional, he said he's just telling her he's going to swim with a t-shirt just to end the conversation. He ain't swimming with nobody's t-shirt. He said if she doesn't understand that in a Muslim household that the husband has the final say, then they won't be happy. Next, we have Chitty and Renee. We see Renee packing to go back to the States. She said she texted Chitty. She said Chitty was using her for a visa. She said she texted him to let her know that she's leaving either that day or the next day. Or that day. She's leaving that night. So he wants to come to the hotel and talk to her. Why? Why? He already dumped her. What do you want to come to the hotel and talk to her for? So his sister brings him to the hotel lobby. Renee comes down to talk to him. But she's waiting outside the double doors or the glass doors. If she see anything crazy going on, she's going to jump in to save her brother. So when they meet, they hug, and he gave her a gift. They sat down to talk. And why is he giving her a gift after he dumped her? He didn't give her a gift when she arrived, but he's going to give her a gift when he's dumping her. I don't understand that. That's backwards. And then he thanked her for loving him, and he told her that he missed her. I mean, what's going on here, Chitty? What are you doing? Then she said, well, if you love me and all of this, why didn't you give me any of your time? Then she starts yelling and screaming at him. She started arguing with him. Then she called him evil. In his confessional, he said Renee is not capable of having a mature conversation. He has been talking to her for 5 years. He's just figuring that out. He said he is beginning to lose his patience. You're just not losing your patience with her? He told her that the only time he has enjoyed the relationship was in the beginning. She said, and you asked me to marry you? And then she went off on him and she called him a biatch. And at this point, I got to be on Renee's side. Because for one thing, why did he call her? Why is he having a conversation with her? He already dumped her. You know what happened? The producers probably said, we need more footage. Go on over there, call her, text her, go on over there and talk to her some more. We need more footage. We need more arguments. We need her degrading you and calling you more names. But I don't care if I'm an asshole like Renee. I am not going to sit there and allow somebody to talk shit to me. And I'm the type of person who will hit below. I'll hit below the belt. So he's, talking shit to her at this point because he already dumped her. Why is he talking to her? And why is he talking shit to her? Talking about, the first time, the only time I enjoyed this relationship was in the beginning. I wouldn't take that. I would go off too. So that's what she did. Renee did what Renee did. What did he expect her to do when he said that to her? Anyway, she cussed him out and she walked off. And then his sister came and got him. His sister said, what happened? And he said, Renee is always going to be Renee. And this, everything has finally come to an end. And thank God. Because they shouldn't have had this scene. I think the producer is the one that made this scene happen. Make him get cussed out some more and get degraded some more. But I wouldn't sit there and let she talk shit to me. No, I wouldn't. Not let anybody do that. I wouldn't let anybody do that to me. I don't care how wrong I am. Oh, how much of an asshole I am. I'm not going to sit there and let somebody talk shit to me. Nope, that ain't happening. Next, we have Matilda and Niles. And I'm getting tired of this damn Matilda. She's getting on my damn nerves. They're in a hotel room and, it's the next morning. They're laying in bed. And they're both happy that the family accepted Niles' bullcrap ultimatum saying that he'll do the knocking ceremony and he'll come back and marry her. He ain't coming back and marry her. And he shouldn't. Don't come back and marry that damn girl. 2 hours later, they go back to Matilda's house. And Matilda showed Niles the inside of the house. And they barely have any furniture. Matilda sleeps on the floor. They have no running water. And the floor is all dirt. And Niles told her that this is not how human beings are supposed to live. And he said if her walls weren't painted, this would look like a prison cell. Matilda said Niles is being insulting, and this is how she's lived ever since she was a child. So Matilda's brother took Niles to go find some Wi-Fi somewhere. Meanwhile, Matilda talks to her sister, and her sister asks her why did they change the wedding date. And Matilda told her that Niles wanted to come meet her and see what type of person she was first before marrying her. The sister told her that she should have forced Niles to marry her. She said, how can I force him? But we didn't get an answer to that question because I don't know how she can force him to marry her. I guess you can trick him into marrying her. With this knocking ceremony, she can tell him, oh, it's a knocking ceremony, but make it be the actual wedding ceremony. They can trick him, they can trick him. So Matilda is, I think, she said, what did she say now? She said, they need to, Matilda is cooking for this ceremony, and she says, I want to call him Miles. Niles have to pay for everything. And that's why she's not having a wedding, because Niles have to pay for everything. He has to pay for the knocking ceremony. He has to pay for the bride price. He has to pay for the wedding ceremony. And she wants 90 people at the knocking ceremony, and she wants 200 people at the wedding ceremony. He's got to feed all these damn people. He's got to pay for all the food. He's got to pay for all the drinks. He's got to pay for her outfit, his outfit. He got to pay for a huge tent for everybody to fit under. He's got to pay for chairs and tables and bride price and plates and silverware and cups and everything else that they need. He has to pay for all of that. And that's why she's not having a wedding, because he got to pay for too much crap. And he can't afford it. If she needs to lower her guest list. Her guest list is too damn high. She don't need 200 people at a damn wedding. She don't need 90 people at a damn knocking ceremony. The knocking ceremony is for her family and his family saying that, I want to marry her. It's not, why she got 90 people coming? And then later on, she said she is inviting her friends and her classmates. So she's inviting acquaintances to this thing. She's not. She's a nut. She's pissing me off. She's getting on my damn nerves. She's an idiot, because if she didn't invite all these people and at a small wedding, she probably would have gotten married this trip. So Matilda said Niles doesn't know it yet, but he has to. But they need the money from him, in order to prepare the knocking ceremony. So he doesn't know that he's gonna be spending a whole bunch of money for this damn knocking ceremony. Niles has to pay for everything. The bride price, the wedding, the knocking. He has to pay for all of that shit. That's why that's why nothing was planned yet, because he had to come there and give out the money for every single thing. That's why nothing was actually planned. That's why they were able to just cancel the wedding like that, because he had to actually come there and start dishing out money to pay for everything. And he hadn't done that yet, so nothing was actually planned in stone, because they don't have any money for any of this stuff. For some reason she thinks Niles is a rich man. That man is not rich. He can't afford none of this crap. What if somebody in her hometown was going to marry her? What if the boy next door, the boy down the street was going to marry her? She wouldn't have had all these people at this knocking ceremony and the wedding. She would have had a minimum little wedding and a minimum little ceremony, because they can't afford that stuff. But no, it's a man from America, so they're going to make him pay for all this stuff because they think all Americans are rich. They need to have a small ceremony. They don't need 200 people or 90 people for the knocking ceremony. So next, Matilda took Niles to the market to sell plantains. Matilda said in the U.S. it's easy to make money because all you do is sit in an office and make money. I'm tired of these foreigners thinking that the United States, everybody in the United States make money like this. Sure, there's a lot of opportunities here in the United States, sure, but not everybody is rich. If they were to come and see all the homeless people sleeping outside on the ground, they'd be shocked as shit. I didn't see anybody sleeping outside at in Ghana. I mean, there's more people that don't work in offices than do. There are waiters, there's dishwashers, there's babysitters, there's nurses, doctors. They don't work in offices. There's tellers, cash registers, construction workers, bartenders, hairdressers, dog walkers, dog sitters, dog groomer, greeters at the stores, at the Walmart stores. There's clerks at the stores. There's cashiers, there's plumbers, there's policemen, there's firemen. There's a whole list of people that don't sit in office and make money. So I hate that these foreigners have these misconceptions about Americans. That they can just sit in an office and just make money. So anyway, she allowed Niles to help her with the plantains, but she's still annoyed with him about talking shit about her house. So she told him that he hurt her feelings. He apologized. And they both blamed it on his autism. No, it's just him being rude. Just because you think it, you don't have to say it, Niles. It was just him being rude. When Ed went to, I can't remember the girl's name. When he went to, I think it was the Philippines, and saw how she lived and was showering and saw the rat running across the thing, he said the same thing. He was a rude American, being a rude American. He said, this is the way they live. So then she told him that she wants to have a huge knocking ceremony of 90 people, and she asked him for $300. Niles told her that he is not some genie who can magically make money appear. Thank you, Niles. Thank you for telling her that. But she don't care. She said she wants the money. He said, well, I'll see what I can do come Saturday. Niles, Saturday is the actual ceremony. You can't wait until Saturday to give her money for the food. She said Saturday. She said, no, I need the money now. She said, we have to go to the market and buy the food. So Niles said, my God. See, he does not have the money. He doesn't even have $300 for the knocking ceremony. Matilda she just wants to show off. She wants to show everybody that she has a rich American that came to marry her and take her away and take her to America. She can have a small ceremony that doesn't cost that much money. She doesn't have to invite everybody in the damn village and the next village and the next village over. So next they meet up with Matilda's brother and a friend, and the brother asks her how many people are coming to the knocking ceremony. She said 90. And now is he's finally catching on. He said she needs to reduce the guest list. And then she's telling the brother that he should invite his friends, and she's telling the friend that he should invite his friends. She's just inviting everybody in the whole damn village. In this village, that village, that village, and that village. She's inviting every damn body. She's ridiculous. She's pissing me off. I put my foot down and said, no. We just inviting your family, and that's it. Forget it. We ain't inviting people all over the place. We ain't inviting your friends' friends. We ain't inviting your classmates. She said, I'm inviting my friends and my classmates. Your friends and then your classmates? Your classmates are not your friends. You're acquaintances. Girl, bye. Then they told him that his parents need to be there at the knocking ceremony. They can do a Zoom. But now family don't support this relationship. And plus they're going to be asleep during the knocking ceremony. So now suggests this guy, Mr. Ark, that Matilda introduced him to be, he's the elder of the community in Ghana, and he wants him to represent him as his parent, which is ridiculous. You don't really know the man. And then Matilda says she's worried because Mr. Ark is strange and he was rude to her. So if he was rude to you, why did you introduce him to Niles? This is just a whole bunch of shit. Yeah, Matilda's getting on my nerves. She needs to reduce her guest list. She's just inviting any damn body. Strangers, people she don't even freaking know. It's ridiculous. Next up, we have a new couple, Joe and Magda. This late in the game, and they're introducing us to somebody new. Joe is 34 from Florida. He describes himself as handsome, stud muffin, and a playboy. Playboy, right. He was born and raised in New Jersey, and he's from an Italian. He's from a huge Italian family. Joe likes to party, travel, spend money, and meet women. But he is giving all of that up for Magda. Remember that. He said he's giving all of that up for Magda. Okay? Magda was visiting Florida at one time, and he was talking to somebody. She's visiting from Florida. She's actually from Poland. And he wasn't in Florida at the time, and he was talking to a friend, and he saw Magda in the background. And he's like, oh, who's that? So she went back to Poland, and then they started talking online. So he has not met her face to face. So he'll be going to Poland soon in order to meet her. She's 23 years old. He's 11 years older than her. You mean to tell me all the partying he's done, he can't find somebody in the States closer to his age to mess around with? No, he got to go all the way to Poland? Mm-hmm. Magna was a correctional officer, but she quit her job because she knows she's coming to the States and she's going to marry Joe. So she quit her job. She's pulling the cart before the horse because they haven't even met yet. Joe said when Magna comes to the U.S., she wants to be a mother and she wants to get married. Joe said he don't know if he's ready for all of that yet. Well, if you're not ready for all of that, Joe, you need to tell her. His family is very skeptical about Magda. Next, Joe goes back to Florida and to get ready because he's getting ready to leave for Poland in a few days. So we finally found out what Joe does. He's a realtor. Magna called him and told him that they have to talk about something. And 5 hours later, he's hanging out with his friends at the pool. And he told his friends that Magna is mad at him because he was still talking to women 2.5 months ago. He was still talking to women and hooking up with women. So he hooked up with someone and Magna found out about it. And now he has to share his location with her. So he's friends with one of his exes who's there at the pool party. Her name is Jill. Him and her dated 6 or 7 years ago for a year, or for almost a year. Or he said for under a year. But Joe didn't tell Magna that he's friends with one of his exes. And he doesn't think that's going to go over with her because she's already, being possessive with him. So his friends are not happy with Magna because she's having Joe share her location with him. But Joe cannot be trusted. He can't be trusted. He said he's been talking to her for 5 months. He said he gave up all these women for her, but yet 2.5 months ago, he slept with somebody. Joe is like a Lauren. He's like a Lauren. He's like talking about, oh, I didn't know we were exclusive. But you said y'all been talking for 5 months and you gave up all the partying and all the women for her. And now you're saying 2.5 months ago you slept with somebody. And now you're saying, oh, I didn't know we were exclusive. Joe is like a Lauren. So next, Joe's on the phone with Magna, and he's shopping at the dollar store, and he's buying all these hygiene stuff, and he goes to pick up some damn condoms. And she told him, I'm not having sex with you while you're in Poland. And I don't blame her. I don't blame her one bit, because he can go to Poland, have sex with her, and then come back to the States and dump her. So she's like, I don't trust you. I don't trust you. I am not having sex with you until I come to the U.S. That devastated him. He was shocked as shit. He told her okay over the phone, but he was shocked. You could tell by the look on his face, he was extremely disappointed. He was devastated. He looked like he wanted to cry. Now he's saying that this is a red flag. I think I'm making a mistake. Just because she won't have sex with you, you're making a mistake? Yeah. He was devastated. He looked like he wanted to cry because she wouldn't have sex with him. So the next morning, the camera person and the producer, they're at his house banging on his door. Ain't no Joey nowhere to be seen. They texting him, they're calling him, banging on his door. They can't get an answer from him, a response from him. We don't know where Joey is. It's 3 hours, almost time for his flight, and he ain't responding to production at all. Last but not least, we have Vea and Sonny. Sonny is taking Vea to meet his friends at a cricket field. They're going to play cricket. She's horrible at cricket. One of his friends asks her if she is going to cover up her tattoos and cover up her body when she meets his father. And she said, yeah, she'll cover up when she meets his father. The friend also told her that she is, if she's going to marry Sonny, she needs to become a Muslim. And Vea said she did not know that she needed to be a Muslim in order to marry Sonny. And Vea claims she felt blindsided. Now you know how Sonny felt. He felt blindsided when he found out that your ex was there with you in South Africa. Is that South Africa? They're at South Africa, right? Yeah, South Africa, I think. She told a friend that she does not want to be Muslim. And Sonny told his friend that he hasn't discussed that with her yet because they have been fighting. And the friend's like, why have you guys been fighting? And Sonny told the friend that she brought her ex-boyfriend here with her. And then the friend asked her, why you do that? And she said, well, I wasn't comfortable flying by myself. So the friend told her, don't come all this way to break Sonny's heart. Then Sonny's friend asked him if he has met her ex yet, and Sonny said no. Sonny said he still have doubts and he's not ready to meet her ex yet. And he said he's trying to be, to brush it under the rug because he doesn't want to ruin her time there. He wants them to have fun. So Vea is getting annoyed with the friend because the friend said, don't come all this way to break Sonny's heart. And then she told him, she said, well, we're working on our relationship. And I don't blame her for getting annoyed with the friend. The friend needs to mind his own damn business. I mean, Sonny is a grown-ass man. His heart's been broken before, and it's going to be broken 10 more times before it's all over with. And how many hearts have Sonny broken? Huh? I'm pretty sure Sonny had broken some hearts before. So the friend needs to just back up and mind his business and leave them the hell alone. So after cricket, Sonny and Vea, they're in the car and they're driving. And Vea, she told Sonny that I didn't like how your friend came at me. He made me feel like I was being attacked. And he's like, oh, he wasn't attacking you. He was just, trying to ask some questions. Yeah, she think his friend was out of line. And she asked Sonny if he wants her to become a Muslim. And he said, oh, let's focus on us for now. That means, yes, he wants you to become a Muslim. Anyway, they're trying to keep the peace, so they drop the subject. They go back to the hotel. They get in the pool, and they get up close and personal with each other. She had her legs wrapped around his legs, and they were kissing. Next, they went back to the room and took a shower together. Is this the way Muslims act? I don't know, but that was the end of the episode. This is the end of my review. Thank you so very much for watching. Princess on a Pillow here. Bye.